Hello, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Alana if you are seeing a video from me for the first time. So in today's video, I'm going to be reflecting back on a Goodwill Outlet Bins thrift haul that I posted about 3 months ago and sharing what is sold so far in those 3 months on Poshmark, eBay, Depop, Mercari, and my local consignment store. I think only one I brought to the consignment store. So most of them will have sold either on those reselling platforms online or haven't sold yet. If you're new to my channel, I like to reflect back on my old thrift hauls and just share what is sold. A lot of times we see thrift hauls, but we don't really know what ended up happening. So I like to just go back, reflect on them, share what's sold, what hasn't sold in the time that has passed since posting it. So I have a whole playlist of these. If you enjoy these types of videos and want to like binge them, feel free. I'll link them up in the cards. Alright, and without further ado, let's jump in. So the first item are these Topshop peep toe wooden clogs. Probably list them around $40 and see from there. So these haven't sold yet. I have them listed at $45, which might just be a little bit too high for those. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I did buy those in kind of end of fall. So now that it's coming into the spring soon, people are going to start buying for spring. Those might have a better chance of selling now as opposed to last fall. I'm also considering just maybe bringing those to my local consignment store because they really like selling Topshop there, and sometimes that's a brand that I just have trouble selling on Poshmark and eBay. Haven't decided yet, but there's a good chance that I will bring those into the consignment store where they might do better there than they do for me. Then I got this kids Levi's denim jacket. It's in good condition. Size small, or it says 8 to 10 years. Probably list this around $25. So that Levi's kids jacket, I had it listed at $25 and then it ended up selling for $20 on Poshmark in only 12 days. So that was a really fast flip. And that left me with a total profit after cost of goods, platform fees, and any shipping costs. That left me with a total profit of $14.14. I'll definitely be on the lookout for those kids denim jackets in the future, especially if it's Levi's. You really can't go wrong there. And that was a really fast flip, so I was very happy with that sale. Alright, next is this Banana Republic merino wool long sleeve top. This is an item that I will bring to the consignment store because they love selling Banana Republic, and I don't really sell Banana Republic very well. Plus my consignment store kind of prices it up a little bit. They price it at like $25 to $30. So, you know, that's more than I feel like I'd be able to sell it for on Poshmark or anything. So picked this up to consign. So I did bring that to my local consignment store and they priced it at $21.50. So a little bit lower than I kind of anticipated, but I was really happy with that sale still. It sold after 32 days at the consignment store, and it sold for that full price at $21.50. Since the consignment store takes 60% of the total profit, I only got $6.74 total net profit on that, so definitely not a great flip. I don't know. Those I'm a little bit like, it's nice because I don't have to do much work at all to bring it to the consignment store. And if I'm at the bins and only spending, you know, less than $2, then it is still a good profit, but I don't know. Those are just kind of ones that I definitely don't highly recommend picking up, like Banana Republic or anything. And that was a 100% merino wool one, so if even that only made me a little less than $7, I don't know that they're the most worth picking up, but I will say if you are at the bins and you're trying to reach a higher weight so that your price overall comes down a bit, then those kind of items are nice, and then you can, you know, bring them to a buy-sell trade store or a consignment store and make at least some money back. So I don't know, I definitely don't highly recommend, but not a bad pickup if you don't have to do any of the work of photographing it or listing it or anything. So then this I got purely just for style and the fact that we are moving into the holiday season, so people will be picking up Christmas sweaters, holiday sweaters, you know, really soon. It is from the brand ASOS, and it's a size 2, but really cute graphic on it. Nice thicker sweater. So that that holiday sweater actually did not end up selling around the holidays. I had it listed at $25, and looking at my title, I think I should have done like ASOS holiday Christmas sweater before putting in that for the love of tinsel, like that, what it said on the graphic. I think that could have potentially helped it like be seen better if I had rearranged those keywords in the title. So that was just a mistake on my part. and you know, maybe just like wasn't that appealing of a holiday sweater. I could have also done ugly Christmas sweater. That would have been good. Probably will be hanging out until next Christmas, which, oh well, you know, probably not my best buy, but what can you do? Those seasonal ones are really tough. I definitely think those are a little bit risky to pick up a seasonal item that's like so specific to a holiday. And I got these Columbia Sportswear hiking shoes in a size women's 7. They're in really good condition. They don't look super worn, so that's why I picked them up. I'll probably list these around $50 to $60. So these haven't sold yet. I still have them listed at $40. I do need to relist them. I don't think I have yet. So I'm going to relist those, and I think the price is okay. I could lower it a little bit. But hopefully just relisting those and kind of creating a fresh new listing, getting fresh eyes on it will help. And I got this Reformation square neckline ribbed pink short sleeve shirt, really basic top. Reformation like dresses and things like that definitely sell for a lot more. Not expecting to get a ton for a top, but probably listed around $30. And you know, this is a very popular brand, so hopefully even like a more simple basic top will sell. This is my first time finding this brand, so I'm not really sure how it's going to perform, especially it being just a top, but the square neckline is very on trend, so hopefully that'll help it sell. So that Reformation top actually ended up selling in only 5 days on Poshmark. It sold for $34, and I had it listed at $40 and then accepted that offer for $34. So my total net profit is $25.34, which is really good for a top. And I had it listed a little bit more than I think I said I was going to list it at, which I'm glad, because it, you know, sold for $34. So happy with that, and definitely would be on the lookout for Reformation, especially if it's a more current style. And I found these vintage Mickey House original kids overalls, and I had never heard of this brand, but just like by the looks of it, I thought this looked pretty unique, pretty vintage. This brand sells kids and baby stuff at like over $100. Some of them were like up to $200 or more for like a kid's item, and some of the ones on eBay were listed around $60, so it seems to hold its resale value pretty well. A really great find, so hopefully this will sell, and I would guess this is going to sell like on eBay or something, but I'll list it all across the board, Poshmark, Mercari. So I was really expecting those to be a kind of quicker sale and to sell for a good amount, but they haven't sold yet. I originally had them listed at $60 and then relisted them just the other day, and I brought the price down to $35 just because I really think I overshot the price. I don't know exactly what the reasoning is, but it just didn't seem to get much attention at all, so I think I just had the price a bit too high, and maybe I just saw some that had sold for that price or were listed for that price. I can't remember. But yeah, relisted it, brought the price down. I think that's a little bit more of a realistic expectation. And then I found this pair of Everlane jeans. I believe this is a pair of men's jeans, size 30-30, kind of a straight leg, in good condition overall. Everlane does really well, so whenever I find it, I pick it up. Those Everlane jeans did sell on Poshmark in 61 days. I had them listed at $40, and then I ended up accepting an offer for $25. So that left me with a total net profit of $18.14. I was happy to accept an offer that was, you know, a decent amount lower than what I had listed them as. The cost of goods were low. $25 is still pretty strong for a pair of men's jeans, at least I think. And after being listed for 2 months, I was like happy to just get an offer on them. That was still a very reasonable offer. I found this Wild Fox pullover sweatshirt, and it's really cute with some kind of stitched red hearts on it. Size medium, pretty soft still, doesn't feel like it's been washed a ton of times, so in good condition. So this ended up selling on Poshmark for $32, and I had it listed at $40. So I sent out offers to likers with discounted shipping on that, and that left me with a profit of $21.28. And it sold in only 3 days, so I was really happy with that sale. Very quick flip. Another Everlane item, it's this gray chunky knit cardigan. I believe it is a wool, yes, a wool cardigan. Really nice, really thick and cozy. It's got pockets on the front, a few buttons to close. Size medium. It's got some wear to it, but again, Everlane is a brand that I almost never pass on. especially when I find it at the bins, so wanted to pick it up. So this ended up selling on Poshmark. I had it listed at $65, and then I sent out offers to likers for 20% off with discounted shipping. And I want to note, this is when I was still doing 20% off offers. I have since moved to 10% off offers, just because a lot of times they end up resulting in a counter offer anyways. So I think it's just better to send a little bit less of an offer off, so you're not right away sending 20% off and then they counter. So anyways, just a side note there, but that ended up selling for $52 with discounted shipping, and it sold within 1 day. I think I posted it and then the next day it sold. So like I said, Everlane, I love to grab it, and that left me with a total profit of $37.28. Everlane pretty much always is a good pickup. I think even if it's just plain tank tops, they still sell very quickly. But then especially if it's a nicer material like wool or silk, cashmere, anything like that, those are, you know, you're obviously able to sell it for more, and it's a really, really fast flip. And this is a vintage piece, and I don't pick up a ton of vintage, but when I do, I definitely make sure to cross-list it over onto Depop. It's this Blair cardigan with these cats all over it. So cute, and I have it all buttoned up, but I could see it also being worn as like an open face type of a cardigan, or wearing it open. And Blair is a brand I haven't picked up, but I have seen other resellers say it sells well, especially if it's like a trendy vintage piece, which is pretty much what I thought this was. So probably going to be a Depop sale, and yeah, I'm not sure what to list this at quite yet. I gotta do a little bit more research on it. I ended up listing that on Poshmark for $30, and then I sold it for $22. I had accepted an offer for $22, and it took 78 days to sell, so it actually only sold like 2 weeks ago, I think. But that left me with a total net profit of $15.74, and the person left a comment on, or left like a review saying, "I love those cads," so it seems like she really liked it, which is really good. But yeah, I mean, that was the only Blair piece I've ever picked up, but just it, like the style was really the reason I wanted to grab it, and I'm happy that it sold. Pretty quick turnaround, and made a good profit on that. Then I found this 100% cashmere J. Crew sweater in this kind of like peach orange color. Looks a little bit worn. It's got like some very light pilling on it, but nothing bad at all. And if it's 100% cashmere, I'm gonna pick it up because, you know, that does sell well. Size medium. So this is not sold yet. I have it listed at $50, and that's because it's 100% cashmere. I think $50 is pretty fair for cashmere, but I might just need to relist and lower since it hasn't sold yet. This is like so different and completely out of my wheelhouse, but something that I wanted to try to pick up to see if I could flip it. It is actually a throw rug, and the brand is Mohawk. I'm gonna try to hold this open. It's basically like a Christmas throw rug with a Christmas tree on it. I don't know if you can see it very well. I'm just gonna like hold it up. But it is in excellent condition, and obviously with the holidays right around the corner, things that you know, can help like decorate a home, holiday type of decor, I thought would be nice to pick up. So I had that listed at $30, and then it sold for $28, which left me with a total profit of $20.54, and that sold on the same day that I listed it. So it's also in my 10 same day flips that I had in 2021 video. So if you've not seen that, go check it out. But that was a really good flip, and I really thought it was a rug, but it ended up being a blanket, so my bad on that. Then I found this Eileen Fisher 100% merino wool crew neck sweater in this darker gray color. It's a size medium petite, and I did unfortunately notice that it has a small hole in it, but hopefully it'll still sell for a good amount. So that has not sold yet. I have it listed at $50 and might need to relist it. I don't know that I'll lower the price. I think for an Eileen Fisher item, with it being 100% merino wool, I think that is a fair price. So probably just relisting it is what I will do. Maybe add in some better keywords, adjust the title, and hopefully then it will sell. We'll see. Eileen Fisher sometimes ends up sitting quite a while for me, so I definitely don't expect it to be a quick flip, especially since it's petite. That might kind of, you know, be just a smaller audience. So it might take a little bit longer to sell kind of for those factors, but hopefully it does sell eventually. Then I found this BDG long waffle knit cardigan. BDG is sold at Urban Outfitters, size medium, a really basic one. I like to pick up BDG at the bins. It usually consistently sells like within a couple months of listing it, and so I really like to pick it up when I find it, especially if it's like a in-season or nicer kind of piece like this one. This is the older BDG tag. There's a newer one that's more of like a square, but in my experience, this older rectangular black tag still does well. That cardigan has not sold yet. I have it listed at $30. I do think those older tags still, like, the items still sell, but they don't seem to do as well, so I might just kind of, you know, be a little bit more particular when picking up BDG items that are the older tag. So next was this vintage crew neck sweater. I think these are like flowers on it, but for some reason it kind of had a holiday type of feel to me. Like, I feel like this would be so cute at Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas time, you know, something like that. So even though I believe those are flowers, it does have that kind of festive like color palette, I guess. I'm pretty positive this is a vintage brand just by the tag and the overall look. Plus it has like shoulder pads in it, so I think those are pretty much giveaways for it being vintage. Size medium. That hasn't sold yet either. I might need to adjust the keywords on it, and I don't think I added the brand name in that. I think I just did vintage, so maybe for some reason that could help it sell. I'm not really sure, but I have it listed at $35, so relist it and then we'll see. I think it's so cute. I don't know how it hasn't sold yet. I gotta make sure I listed that on Depop because I think that would be a good Depop sale potentially, so gotta double check that. I was not on my cross-listing game at this time, so might need to just go back and check that all of these are cross-listed, and hopefully then they'll sell, because the only sales I made on this were from Poshmark and then one consignment store one, so that might be the reason that some of these really haven't sold, is just because I didn't cross-list them, so oops, but that's okay. It's pretty easy to go back and do. Then I got these J. Crew Urban Slim pants, kind of a tanner, what would you call this, like a caramel color. It's the J. Crew Broken In style, but they are in perfect condition. Those haven't sold yet either. I have them listed at $25, so that is a very fair price. Gonna go ahead and relist those, make sure they're cross-listed. You guys know by now. Probably could add in some better keywords too. Probably the lightest item in here, so didn't really add much cost at all to my haul. It's this Coach Signature C scarf. It's a silk material in excellent condition. I thought since it was silk it would be a very good flip and Coach. It hasn't sold yet in the last 3 months, and I had it listed at $50, and then I just relisted it I think yesterday or the day before and priced it down to $40. I think it might have just been a little bit too pricey, so tried it at $40, and we will see. Hopefully now that it's been relisted it'll sell. Alright, so a little overview of that haul. The total that I spent on this haul was $33.48, which came out to $1.86 per item. That was a total of 18 items, and of those 18 items, only 8 have sold so far in 3 months. So this actually was not a very good haul. I have done $234.50 in sales. So that minus the total that I've spent and the platform fees and any shipping costs, I've made a total of $159.20 in profit. Not terrible for only 8 of those items being sold so far, but some of those I probably just should have left behind and done a better job checking comps on. But you know, sometimes it's just, you just take a gamble, especially at the bins when you're spending such a low cost. I don't always like overthink everything or am really thorough as much as I am at the thrift store. So there's that. Not terrible results, but you know, not the best. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already. Hit that bell button if you want to be notified whenever I post a new video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!